Good evening, one and all. My call sign is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, VA3IMW. My name is Mac, and I'm here residing in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, on the West Mountain, the escarpment actually. And it's approaching 7 p.m., so we're going to be monitoring the Lake Ontario Radio Club net on the Vector Echo 3 Zulu Oscar Echo repeater on a frequency of 443.075. Looking forward to our net controller picking things up at 7 p.m. promptly, which I believe will be VE3IUK. Standing by.
Good evening, all amateurs. This is Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt. Bill and Dundas, and I'm your host this evening for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. This net meets 5 times weekly, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater at 7 p.m. and Thursdays at 7 p.m. on a simplex frequency of 446.125. We're checking in mobile stations at a priority. At this time, we'll stand by for any priority traffic or quick one and done's come now. Nothing heard, so we'll stand by for anyone who'd like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now.
VA3IMW.
Good evening, Bill. Okay, I got IMW and there's somebody after Mac. Who was that? Papa Delta Lima. Paul. Okay, good. Well, stand by, Paul. We'll pick up Mac first and then we'll talk to you. Good evening, Mac. How are you doing?
Doing fairly well. A great radio afternoon overall. Lots of additional parks picked up in my log. Other than that, not a whole bunch else. I think we're looking forward to a little bit of wintry weather over the next couple of days, so I trust everybody stays safe. Good evening, Paul. Good to hear you as well. I've been meaning to reach out to you and talk to you about perhaps your G5 RV. I heard you were parting with it, so if you still have that kicking around. I also have a connector that I borrowed from you a long time ago. I just tripped across it, and it's got your name on it. Anyways, Bill, thanks for doing this one. And by the way, have you heard anything from Chuck in the last couple of days? I think he's been conspicuous by his absence.
No, and I usually monitor the repeater for most of the day. I've heard nothing out of him, so I hope that he's okay. Maybe we'll hear from this evening. So far, no activity here on YouTube. It was a social radio day for me. My noise kicked in around 3 p.m. and has not died down, so I only picked up about a half a dozen parks the day before that kicked in. So we're dealing with it again, and it's intermittent, so we'll have to see what we can do maybe during the week to alleviate that. I could get Chris to come over and help me maybe midweek. I was out walking the dog today, and I slipped again. I was on the grass picking up her business, and I must have been a little bit slippery, and I lost my footing, so my back's a little bit sore. That seems to be my lot lately anyway. So maybe midweek or so I'm going to have Chris come over and we'll see if we can do some stuff with this antenna. Anyway, back to you, Mac.
All right, QSL. Well, yeah, whatever this noise source is, I hope you were able to find it. Hopefully it's only seasonal, and perhaps it will self-destruct. Anyways, band conditions, fairly good, I guess. I basically formed that opinion when I was able to work California on 20 meters. So it was a 5-3 report, but nonetheless, it was good, solid contact. Anyways, I trust you landed on something more appropriate than your face this time. Okay, stay on your feet, lad. They're meant to be under you. That's what your understanding is supposed to be. Your feet, not where you keep your understanding. Anyways, thanks again, and hi again to Paul.
Yeah, no face plant this time. I was able to break my fall a bit, but I did wrench a muscle in my back, and when I go to stand up, I have to be careful. So we did something again, and I've noticed that we do have a check-in on YouTube VA3 Victor Golf Hotel. He's just listening in, so good evening to you. So, yep, thanks a lot for that, Mac. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out the source of the noise yet. Your observations may be correct because it's not a nighttime noise. It's also during the daytime as well. Anyway, let's pick up Paul and see what he's been up to. V3PDL, V3IUK, good evening.
Thanks, Bill. And good evening there, Mac. And Mac, just to jump back a little bit here in time. Remember when I went up north there last, and on Monday I was going to key up on Rick's net. I was trying like a son of a gun, but all I was hearing was Mexican or Spanish stations on it. I couldn't hear Hamilton whatsoever that particular evening. Just bad conditions, I guess.
Well, good conditions. If you could hear Mexico on 7100, things must have been pretty good. And I think I'd rather listen to a Mexican radio station than Rick.
But yeah, we tried to check in. That night it didn't work, but the Tuesday and Wednesday, I was talking to Italy, Azores, St. Martin Island, Panama. Oh no, that was from here. Yeah, there was a few places we were talking. It's pretty good. When the conditions are good, he's got a good spot there.
Oh, absolutely. And finding an RF-friendly place, no ground noise, no urban disturbance. That's really a joy when you're able to throw up an antenna and the noise floor is zero. And then anything that ripples on the meter is a good contact. Anyway, it's good to hear you there, Paul. Trust all is well.
Yes, sir. The one puppy's getting a little harder in the back end there. He's 12 and a bit now, so yeah, the inevitable day's coming up, but hopefully he's got another year, 2 or more in him, and can go the distance. Other than that, yeah, everybody else is doing good. Everything's pickety-boo. And, yeah, Bill, I'll pass it back to you, sir. How's Bill doing?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Fighting some kind of intermittent noise at this location that's interrupting my POTA hunting. So we're not very impressed with that. So we're trying to track that down. But other than that, we're doing very well. And I'd like to see also that Guy is also checked in. So good evening, Guy. And I hope things are going well with you. Anyway, anything else before I move on, Paul?
No, sir. Thanks for picking me up, and good evening to everybody that's about to check in. Back over to you, Bill, V3PDL.
Okay, Paul, well, you take care, and thanks a lot for checking in. Anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio PubNet, come now. Ooh, are we only going to have 2 RF check-ins? V3IUK standing by for anyone else who would like to check into Lake Ontario Radio PubNet, come now. V3KDT, good evening, Noel. How are you?
Oh, not bad. Really haven't been up to too much today. Just organizing and gathering up all my stuff for some dump runs. But yeah, and kind of staying warm and just yeah, got a lasagna in there. I don't know, nothing really crazy, man.
Oh, just a lazy Sunday. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, got up early, saw the weather outside there, realized I got a bunch of stuff I can do here, and I can stay warm. So, yeah, that was the plan, and succeeded.
Well, good for you. Yeah, I haven't been to much today. But basically been an inside day. But anyways, I also see that Larry, V3LBI, has checked in. So hopefully he's going to give us an RF check-in. But thanks a lot for checking in, Nolan. Have a good evening.
Thanks. You too. I'll be listening along.
Okay, sounds good. Anyone else for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India.
V3LBI, V3IUK. Good evening, Larry.
Good evening, Bill. A little radio today. 20 meters was kind of strange. I never can work New York on 20 meters. Today, they were 5.9 plus. I couldn't believe it. So, there's a lot of QSB I found on 20 meters. The rest of the bands, 40 was dead. I couldn't believe it. There's nobody on 40. I guess it must be really down. But like I say, 20 was a little strange today.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I made about half a dozen contacts on 20 before the local noise kicked in. So, but you're right. There was a lot of QSB, and it was a bit noisy. Not the kind of from any noise that I hear intermittently. I think I noticed a lot of band noise. So, yeah, kind of a weird day for 20 meters. But I think I did work a couple of stations on New York this afternoon. I have to go back and check. I think a couple close to New York City. So, yeah, an interesting day.
I did hear Mac a couple times, but I don't know whether he got through or not. It was really rough. Up and down, and you have to wait for them to come back, and then you try to make a call, and you have to listen really hard to see if they're picking you up because they drop off so bad.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. Well, as I say, I was on from about, I don't know, 12:30 to about 1:30, and then I had some stuff I had to do. I came back around 3:30 to get back on, and of course, I had my S10 noise level, so that put the kibosh on that. So, anyway, it is what it is, but thanks a lot for checking in, Larry, and have a good evening.
Yep, thanks for picking it up, Bill. All right, 7 for everybody. Take care of the V3LBI listening.
Yeah, take care, Larry. Have a good evening. Anyone else at the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now. Okay, looks like it'll be an abbreviated net tonight. I'll take one standby for any rechecks or last minute check-ins. V3IUK waiting for your call. Okay, just before I do close the net down, Mac, I think is it your sideband net tonight, first Sunday of the month. This is the first Sunday, right?
It is indefinitely, or definitely, sorry. Yes, we'll be on 446-125 upper sideband starting at 8 p.m. We'll collect a few check-ins there and then move on down to 2 meters and play there. All right. Yes, Larry's quite right. 20 meters was odd. I worked Connecticut and Maryland on 20 meters. You don't necessarily expect the short skip from those satellite provinces. Hi. I didn't even try with New York or Pennsylvania, but I'm sure I might have heard something. Anyways, yes, it's the first Sunday of the month, and we'll be on the UHF VHF sideband net tonight.
Okay, sounds good. I just thought I'd get that in there before we close the net down. So I'll take one final standby to make sure we don't miss anybody, and then we'll close the net down. This is V3IUK, Bill and Dundas standing by for any last call check-ins from Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Come now. Okay, nothing heard. I'd like to thank Terry, V3RQL, for the use of the repeater. Very much appreciated. Thanks to those that did check in via RF or via YouTube. Have a good evening. And this is Bill, V3IUK. And I see that just before I do shut it down, I see that somebody has checked in arriving there for you, and I hope you arrive safely. So this is Bill V3IUK in Dundas, saying 7-3 and turning this repeater back to normal. I'm for you, 7-3, and good evening all.
And that brings the live stream to a close as well. We'll be sparking up the YouTube stream at 8 o'clock tonight for our sideband net. Feel free to jump in there and say hello to us as well. Thanks for...
I don't know if you're still there or not, Mac, but this noise level is really weird because it's gone now, so it's something intermittent.
Take advantage of the lack of noise while you can. Okay, Bill. Yeah, I think it's seasonal. All right. And that was Albert on his way to Barrie. And goodness gracious. I also see somebody else on the live stream. Thomas. Yes, Thomas. We are also doing the live stream for the sideband net tonight. And there's Matt, VE3, Sierra Mike November. He's also checked in on YouTube. So safe trip to Albert on his way up north. Jerry, thanks for checking in. And Guy, thanks for saying hello from Ottawa. Trust everybody's staying safe and warm. Yes, Bill, go ahead and take advantage of all the HF bands while that nasty noise is not bothering me. 7-3.
Yeah, take care, Mac. Yeah, I added those 2 check-ins, so that made 7, including YouTube. Okay, thanks a lot. Everybody have a good evening, and I will be monitoring the repeater. Recheck? Yeah, go ahead, Larry. Yeah, Mac, VA3IMW, you might want to put in there where the sideband net is going to be tonight. I just see Thomas is asking if there's going to be one. You might want to throw it in there so he knows where he's going to go for listening.
Yeah, Tom is likely our friend from Burlington, our favorite retired bus driver, and we are also the YouTube stream is posted, and everybody who is following my streams will be able to see that spotted already. So. All right, Jerry from London, VE3, VGF. What repeaters in my local? None of your repeaters in your local area will be streaming these nets, but thanks for joining us in Hamilton, Ontario. All right, Tom, we'll catch you on the sideband net. And we'll also be streaming live. Oh, what's this? Kilo 4 Tango Papa India. All right, gotcha. Anyways, thanks you very much. And as I said, if you follow me on this, you'll also look up my call sign, Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, and you'll be able to follow along with our sideband net as well. 7-3s.
Why you give him the frequency, Mac, just in case?
Oh, well, if he's in Kilo 4 land, I'm sure he's not going to be following us on direct. So, but we will be starting on 446.125 upper sideband. And then once we finish up there, we'll go to 2 meters on 146.400. Anyways, there we go. Once a month event. And thanks for all your check-ins. This will bring the live stream to a close as well. Thank you all for your check-ins. We'll be back here at 8 o'clock for the UHF VHF single sideband net. 7-3s, that's how we say goodbye.